everyone, it's Julia. I am working on another sweatshirt transformation. This is another comfort colored sweatshirt. This is my favorite brand of sweatshirt. This is the color Crimson. I'm removing the bottom band right below that seam. And then I'm also going to remove the cuffs, but the cuffs I'm going to cut right above the seam. I have 3 different cotton prints that I want to add to the bottom of this. I'm cutting these in different widths. I have a 3.5, a 3-inch, and then the red one I believe I cut at a 2.5-inch. I have I think 5 of these sweatshirts to make, and these will be in my Etsy store. So that's why I'm cutting so much of this. I think I cut 2 or 3 of each of these of the colors. I wanted to do something a little different around the bottom. I'm going to add some of this fabric to the bottom of my sweatshirt and then also put some in the design. And I'm not a fan of like ruffles, so I don't want to ruffle it. So I just have this idea in my head on how I'm going to do this, and you'll see it turned out kind of cool, I think. I will be doing this again. It was pretty simple to do. Once these are cut, I'm going to take them to my serger and I'm going to edge finish both sides, both of the long sides. I've got that complete now, and then my next step is I'm going to be cutting these in different lengths. So the width is different and also the lengths that I'm cutting these in. Getting the selvage off of those as well. And then I'm just going to lay these on the bottom, and I'm going to overlap them approximately over half of an inch, and I'm just going to stitch those into place. And so they're going to be kind of free flowing, or they're not going to be joined on each of the ends. I just thought that would be kind of a neat look, and kind of gets away from the kind of the ruffled look. And now for the design, I am using Heat and Bond Light, which is one of my favorite, just because it's so readily available where I live. This is a paper adhesive. I'm drawing my design out on the paper side. I'm just using the same peace sign. I tell you, these peace sign sweatshirts are really selling right now, and so I'm just going to keep going with it. I'm going to be doing 2 different colors on that outer ring. And then I'm just pressing those into place. Now notice I just cut that ring out. I save all my Heat and Bond Light that I don't use, and I just have a scrap bin of Heat and Bond Light. And so I don't like to waste it. It's just, it's just one of those things. And so I cut that ring out and just iron on that outer ring. And then I'll just fussy cut around these. I'm removing that paper now and putting my design into place, and you can kind of see a faint press mark. I do press the center front just so I kind of know that I'm getting these on straight. So the ring is going to have two different colors, and then the middle of the design is going to be this mustard yellow. I love this color, and this was just a really fun print. It has an old look to it. And now these are ready just to be ironed into place. I decided to put these on with free motion zigzag. And so I have my free motion foot on, my feed dogs are dropped, and I have my zigzag on. So it's going to be going a zigzag when I go up and down. And then when I go horizontally, it's almost a straight stitch. This is a really easy way to, like, here's this kind of more of a straight stitch because I'm just doing it horizontally. This is a fun way to attach those applique pieces. It's kind of funky looking. I like to kind of doodle with it and just do some funny marks. And it travels really quickly, so you can get it done in no time at all. That's in place. And I also edge finished the round on the bottom that I cut up a little bit on the bottom edge, and I also edge finished the cuff. Now I just wanted to do a little bit more with some embellishment, and I found someone gave me this beautiful lace. I'm just going to cut one of the motifs out and place it in the center. Temporarily, I'm just going to put this on with a little bit of a glue stick. My sewing machine is fine with that as long as I let it completely dry. It doesn't seem to gum up at all. It's just a good way to attach those things temporarily until you get to your sewing machine. Wanted to add just a little bit of embellishment to these rolled up cuffs. Just putting a little bit of that mustard colored on there. And then I've got this trim, just the edges of it, that I'm just going to cut off and just add those to both of the cuffs as well. Get my trusty little glue stick out again, and I'll be putting the same embellishment on the other cuff. Then I thought it'd be fun to do just a little bit of the trim around the bottom too, and I'm just going to add just one little piece of it right in the front to one of those little patchwork pieces. And to my sewing machine I go for that. I'm just going to stitch those on, and this is the finished look. It's fun. It's these sweatshirts are so comfortable to wear, and I just think this would be cute with just yoga pants or just jeans. And you can see how the bottom looks. I did fray check each one of those corners just so that serger thread wouldn't unravel anymore. Here's what the cuffs look like. And then just an overview of it again. I hope you enjoyed this, everybody. I hope you have a chance to create this week. Bye for now.